Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off first by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahawah Shem, Yahweh Shah, Bahawah Shem Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. And I want to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. And real quick, I want to go over peace, all right, and how peace comes with this truth, man. All right, how we obtain peace by being in this truth, man. All right, and those of us brothers and sisters, right, that are in this truth, you know exactly what I mean by, we get peace. We get mental peace, right? Real quick, I want to start off with Romans the 8th chapter, real quick. So like here. Real quick, it's like here, brothers, if I'm a little off, right? Currently, behind the wheel, so trying to be careful. All right, but let's go to Romans 8. This is Romans the 8th chapter, and all right, yep, Romans 8, and so like here. All right, Romans 8 and verse, I said at 5, it says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit." And that's what kind of mindset we got to be on. That's how we got to be, man. We got to be following after the things of the spirit, right? We can't be after the things of the flesh, man. We can't be worrying about this world. And again, like I said, the things of the world or the things of this flesh. We can't be worrying about, again, the things of this flesh. Trying to obtain some type of status in this world, or the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, and all that, man. We're not following after the things of the flesh, man, bro. We're following after the spirit, right? And you're going to see why. You're going to see why you need to be following after the things of the spirit, because that leads to peace, man. That's how we're able to. That's how we're able to obtain peace, man. Right, because we don't worry about the things of the flesh, man. Right? We don't worry about, like that. That's why Scripture saying in 2nd Esdras about casting off, putting off the weak nature and casting away the thoughts of the most heavy into thee. Right? Roughly paraphrasing it. All right, when you do that, that allows peace. Right, because you're not worried about the things of this world. You're not worried about money, right? You're not worried about status. You're not worried about clout, or you're not worried about trying to be a somebody in this place. Because trying to be famous or trying to be a somebody in this world, man, it'll cause you to be destroyed. That's why the scriptures talk about riches and how when you go into it, basically the love of riches is deadly for you, man. I forget, it's somewhere in the Apocrypha. I know the brother be pulling it out. I forget exactly how it was worded, right? But worried about that money, man, staying up all night for that money, that could be trouble for you. That could be one of your downfalls. All right. But verse 6, it says, "For to be carnally minded is death," right? And a lot of our people are carnally minded. Right, all they care about is the things of the world, man. All they care about is the things of the flesh. Like again, for example, it could be money, it could be women, right? It could be your job, all right. That's all our people care about. They care about carnality, right? And that's death, man. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. To be spiritually minded is life and peace. When you focus on the things of the spirit, man, it causes peace into your life. Right, because when you set your affection on things above, man, when your focus, when your mindset is on heavenly things, it's hard to explain. You gotta be in that position to understand what I'm saying, man. What kind of peace we get. We don't worry about the things of this world, man. We don't stress about the same things you people stress about. You people stress about how you gonna get Christmas gifts, or how you gonna going to a funeral and celebrating the holidays of the world. That's what your mindset is on, right? That's what your mindset is on. But our mindset is on the heavenly things, man. Trying to obtain the kingdom of heaven, right? Trying to, waiting and hoping for that righteous kingdom. That's what our mindset is on. That leads to peace. Because you want, again, you want being able to understand the things of the spirit. It helps you, man. It brings peace into your life, right? It brings peace into your life, knowing the truth, knowing this truth, being a part of this ministry, being spiritually minded leads to peace. You're at one. You're at one with yourself. You're at one with the world. Again, the only way you can really understand what I'm saying is if you feel it, man. If you got a spiritual mind, and if you can feel the peace, like those of us brothers and sisters that in this truth, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Right? You got peace about the world, man. You don't stress. Again, you don't stress about the things of the world, man. You don't stress about the things that your average person would stress about. Your mindset isn't in America, man. Your mindset is in the kingdom. Your mindset is in the heavens, right? Your focus is in the heavens. You're trying to walk after you're trying to walk after the spirit, man. And when you walk after the spirit, that it causes peace. You worrying about the things of this world, man, that causes chaos into your life, man. Like, is a perfect example, money. You chasing after money, man. You're gonna freak around and hurt yourself trying to chase it all the time. You're gonna lose sleep over it, right? You'll kill somebody over it. The things that people do for money, man. So money can destroy you. The love of money. That's why the scripture say how the love of money is root to all evil, man. The love of money, right? You'll kill somebody over it, right? You'll do abominable acts for it. So the love of money, that's part of being carnal, man. Chasing after money is part of being carnal, and that can lead to death, right? But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. You ain't worried about riches. Now, the only type of riches that you're worrying about is wisdom. That's the type of riches you're worrying about. That's the type of riches that you trying to obtain. Wisdom. Because wisdom is the true riches. Right? Not this damn Federal Reserve note. Right? But wisdom. And the scripture's talking about how wisdom is better than rubies and better than gold. Right? It's all about wisdom. That's what leads to peace, and that's what we're trying to obtain. Right? But that's what we have obtained, being in this truth, all right? So, let's go from there. To 2 Thessalonians 1:7, okay? So this is 2 Thessalonians, the first chapter, and I'm going to start at the 6th verse. It says, "Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you." And who's the main people that is troubling us, man? These Edomites. And the Heavenly Father is indeed going to recompense these individuals that are troubling us, man, that are oppressing us, putting stress upon us, man. That are bringing us down, man. That are trying to kill us. That are destroying us. Right? The people that are troubling us, the Heavenly Father is indeed going to recompense them for their evil works. Right? Verse 7, but this is the point. It says, "And to you who are troubled," right? And to you who are troubled, we all were troubled at one point. Right? When we was lost, we was lost in this world, man, in this dark ass world. Right? We was just lost. Right? Whether you know it or not, we were troubled, man. Not having this truth. You be troubled. Right? Again, because, when you're in the world, man, your worries is of the things of the world. So that's trouble, man. Right? But when you come to this truth, all the worries of the world, man, they go out the window, man. Right? Now your mindset, your worries is on things of the spirit, man, and that's peaceful. That's peaceful, man. Living a spiritual lifestyle. It's very peaceful. No drama, no negative energy. It's very peaceful, man. Right? It says, until you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. All right? But the point was, until you who are troubled, rest with us. And that's what this truth brings forth. That's what this word brings forth. Rest for the soul, man. Rest for the soul. Right? And actually, with that, let me go to John. Right? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, man. Right? This is John, the 8th chapter, and start at verse 31. It says, then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And that's what it's all about, continuing in the word to the end. Right? Matthew 24:14, man. He that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we got to continue this fight. Right? But verse 32, this is the point. It says, and ye shall know the truth. All right, this is the truth. Right? We shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And we are free. We're free mentally. All right? We're free mentally because, we're not held captive, right, to the things of this world, man. Right? We're chanting for the downfall of this kingdom, for the downfall of this word, for this world. All right? We're chanting for the downfall of this word, man. Right? We're trying to get into we're chanting for the upbringing of the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? For the kingdom of Yasharallah. That's what we're waiting for, man. That's what we're fighting for. Right? That's all because of this truth, man. That brings forth peace, man. To know that the hell that you and your people have suffered for years, that's going to be a thing of the past eventually, man. Right? And all the hell, all the sorrow, all the sadness, all the suffering, right? All the weeping, all the mourning that we had to face as a people, all that's going to be turned into happiness. It's going to turn into happiness, joy, rest, peace. That itself brings forth peace. Right? To know that you're an Israelite, right? To know that you're an Israelite brings forth peace. Because when you know you're an Israelite, then you know that rest is coming for you and your people. That's peaceful to know right there, man. To know that peace is coming, rest is coming. Right? That's part of the second covenant, man. Right? That's what's going to be given to the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, man. All that brings forth rest, man. Peace to the mind, rest to the soul. That's why, man, it's the best thing in the world, man. To be introduced into this truth, man. To be, to be introduced to this truth, man, is the best thing that could ever happen, man. The best thing that can ever happen to you if you've been introduced to this truth, because this truth brings forth true rest, man. True rest. Again, man, John 8 verse 32, it says, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Yeah, free mentally, man. That's exactly what we are. We're free mentally. Okay? That brings forth rest, man. That brings forth peace, That brings forth peace. We'll go to Sirach. And I got two more scriptures. Sirach 44, right, in verse 6. It says, rich men furnished with ability, living peacefully in their habitations. Yeah, and the rich men are the faithful ones, man. Right? The faithful ones, the ones that are faithful to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that are rich in faith. It says, rich men furnished with ability, living peaceably in their habitations. You got faith, you live peacefully, right? You believe in the powers that be, man. You believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You believe that the Heavenly Father is going to make good on His word. You believe, right, that a new heavens and a new earth is coming. Right, you believe that the Heavenly Father is going to recompense the same individuals that's been troubling us for years. Right, you believe that, man. That brings forth rest. That brings forth peace. That brings forth peace to the mind. All right. So one more. Second Esdras 14. All right, 2 Esdras 14. Salakia. Okay, 2 Esdras 14. In verse 14, it says, "Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy to thee, and haste thee to flee from these times." Yep, let go from these mortal thoughts, man. Right? It's time to put off the cares of this world, man. Put off the thoughts of this world, right? Stop walking after the ways of the flesh, man. Put off the things of the flesh, man. Right? And start walking after the ways of the spirit. Right? Cast away the burdens of men, you know? It's time to set your affection on things above, man, as scriptures say, right? And lay up treasures in heaven, all right? So, and when you do that, you know, you're at peace. You're at peace in life. So I just want to touch on that real quick, you know, about how peace comes with this truth, man. Those of us that have been exposed or that have tasted the bread of life, we don't want to get enough of it, man. You know, we want to keep going, right? We're at peace, man. We're at peace in life. We're at peace. You know, that's why scriptures talk about how wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thine times, man. That's peaceful to know, you know, to know of the future things to come, you know. And that's mercy from the Lord, too. So I just want to touch on that real quick, right? Lord's word is edifying, all right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahawah Shem, Yahweh Shah, Bahawah Shem Kakwadash. I want to give double honor to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles, a great millstone. And I want to say peace, blessings, salutations, and to the hopeful elect. Lord's willing, this is edifying. Until next time I say, Shalom.